Hola. Assalamualaikum. I want to make this video as a warning to all Christians that not only am I coming, but I am going to tear down the cross. I'm going to show you guys where you're wrong. And like I said, this is just a warning. You can take heed or you don't have to take heed, but this is a warning. And I'm going to use your scriptures to prove to you and show you this warning. You see, the devil will always try to cross you. I'll say it again. The devil will always try to cross you. Cross you. So, with that being said, how many Christians, how many people worship Christ on this planet? How many people see Jesus as God? How many people do things in Jesus' name? How many people do things in Jesus' name? It's in the billions, right? Well, this is why billions will perish. And this is coming from their own scriptures. Jesus is quoted as saying, "Not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord shall enter the kingdom of heaven, unless they do the will of my Father. Many will say to me in that day," pause. What day? I'm going to continue the verse, but what day is Jesus talking about here? What day are people entering the kingdom of heaven? Now you can read this for yourself. This is out of Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 to 23. You can read this yourself. He says, "Not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord shall enter the kingdom of heaven unless they do the will of my Father." Then he goes on to say, excuse me, I'm tired, driving all day. He goes on to say, "Many will come to me in that day." Now again, what day are people entering the kingdom of heaven? No other day than the day of judgment, right? In order to get to heaven, you have to be judged. And in order for people to be running to Jesus, this has to be the day of judgment. Because in order to enter it, you have to be somewhere first, right? He says, "Many will come to me in that day, saying, 'Have we not prophesied in your name? Have we not cast out demons in your name? Have we not done many works in your name?' And Jesus will say to them," you know what he says? Out of your own scriptures, Christians. Anyone who does things in Jesus' name. Christians. Any sect thereof. Christians. He will say, "I will profess unto them, away from me." I never knew you. He will say, "Away from me, I never knew you. You that work iniquity, you evildoers." So, let's go over this again. What are these people saying? They're saying, "Have we not prophesied in your name? Have we not cast out demons in your name? And have we not done many works in your name?" And Jesus will profess to them, "I never knew you. Away from me." Right? Think about this, right? In many works, building churches, going going overseas to help little orphans and children in need and people in need, feeding the homeless in Jesus' name. You know what matches up with that? Matthew chapter 15, verse 9, where he says, "Man will worship me in vain, teaching the doctrines of men." What are these doctrines of men? I can think of one. What's one of the contradictions out of the Bible? Jesus taught that God was one. The word Trinity, or the fact that there were three in one, that never came out of Jesus' mouth, nor is it documented anywhere. But somehow man today is saying three. Jesus said one, we say three. But somehow, people think they're saved. Now this isn't even me going into the spiritual, into the astrological meaning of the Bible, and not even just the Bible, the Quran, all the books. There's some deep knowledge that if first off, the Christians, they're all gonna go to hell, unfortunately, by Jesus's words. By Jesus's words. But like I'm saying, this isn't even the deeper knowledge behind who Jesus is. So I'll tell you right now, all of us are. The Christ consciousness is back on this planet. But Christians, they're too dumb. They're sitting up waiting for some man to fall out of the sky. When really up there, that's hell. It's cold in space. All you have are nothing but stars up there. Fallen angels. And a lot of them are down here too. It's a dark world we live in, guys. And if this was a message to the Christians, but if you guys don't wake up, not just Christians, the whole world, if none of you guys wake up, and I think it's a little late for some, because a lot of you are lost in your own realities, and you're lost in your own paradigms. If you don't wake up, you're gonna be left behind, and not only be left behind, you're gonna perish terribly. So do your best to work on yourself. I'm doing my best to work on myself as a human being. Everywhere I go, I show love and I throw peace and blessings onto people, even if I don't know them, even if they show me a little bit of hate. I give that kindness right back to them, because you have to have a light heart to get out of here, man, to get out of this matrix. And if you don't, it's gonna eat you up, literally. Wake the heck up, people. Wake up. Go do some research and stop sitting around every Sunday waiting for somebody to tell you about your reality, because they themselves don't even know about this reality. I'm barely scratching the surface. A lot of you don't even sit down, haven't even sat down with me and went over some deep knowledge, because honestly, like, the things that I'm learning, and I'm learning from other people who are part of a woke community, I'm learning from myself just going out and seeing things and experiencing things, that this world is not what we think it is. It is one of the lowest forms of creation. We are in hell fire, a version of hellfire. The Catholics call it purgatory, but we are in hell, literally. And we need to go back inside ourselves and walk this straight and narrow path, this little bit of mercy that God gave us, which is this life right here, to get things right and stay that narrow, that straight path. Just stay on it and get out of this materialistic world, this satanic world, this Luciferian world. Get out of it. We need to escape. See, and all you Christians, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but all this stuff was being taught in Jesus' day and everything. So, what I need you to understand is that it's time to wake up. And what I mean by wake up is just go do a little bit of research. Stop. Some of you never even open up a Bible, but you go to church every day. Some of you never open up a Bible, but you swear up and down that you know history. You don't even know history. You don't know his story. So you don't know your own story of yourself. You don't know a lot of things. Look deeper within. You need to wake the heck up, people. I'm telling you, not just Christians, everybody. You guys need to wake up. Wake the heck up. Because I could drop some knowledge, but none of you are ready for it. You won't even know what I'm talking about. At all. At all. So the time is now or never. It's now or never, people. Um, I want to recommend a few people to watch on YouTube. I would go to RFG Chosen One, and I would watch the 13th Son. That's DA 13th Son. Watch these people. Watch Enoch. You know, go watch these people. Get some knowledge from them. Don't take everything they say with a grain of salt until you do your own research. Take everything I say with a grain of salt until you do your own research. I'm only here to spread the message and to wake people up, and I'm actively doing that. I go out and I spend a lot of my days actively going out and getting people to. I went to LMC. They wrote a story about me in the paper. This is how active I am with doing this stuff. So if y'all are out here, actively trying to fight for something that matters instead of chasing this materialistic world. I'm talking down to the dollar. I don't care if you think you have to survive, you think you need a job to keep food on it. I don't care, dude. If food grows on trees, trees are free. You walk by them every day. You don't pay them no mind. You know what I mean? Like wake up to things. You know, for all you think that I'm out here just talking my ass off. Yeah, but y'all sitting here thinking the epitome of success is to go out and chase money and pursue a job. Jobs are slavery, bro. I don't care if you're making 60 an hour. Guess what? Some dude somewhere is making 100,000 an hour. The same guy you probably working for. The same work that you're doing is making him his millions. While you sit there, okay, you cool. You make your 50, $60 an hour. Cool. Yeah, whatever, man. You're still slaving for somebody else. Wake up. Trying to live the American dream, get yourself a nice car, a nice house. Guess what? You're still gonna get that Lamborghini, right? You're still gonna be stuck in 880 traffic, whether you're on Highway 4, wherever you at in California or the Bay Area. You're still gonna be trapped. You want a nice house. Guess what your house is made from? The foundation. It's made from wood. Where does wood come from? Trees. Where does that paper that you chasing, that you spend your entire life chasing after, where does that come from? It comes from trees. That money, that satanic money that's controlled by the Vatican, that satanic money, and you can read it on there because the only one who speaks Latin, which is underneath the pyramid on the dollar bill, the only one who speaks Latin is the Pope. Novus Ordo Seclorum. These motherfuckers want one world government. So, that being said, wake the fuck up. Quit chasing this fake God. Quit chasing Satan, thinking that you need this piece of paper to survive. Wake up, detach from this materialistic world. The 13th Son will tell you that. Detach, detach, detach. Get back to nature, get back to nature. Anyway, we're gonna finish working on me, and it's probably gonna take a lifetime, but I'm willing to put in the work. Like I said, go check out LMC. It's a college in Pittsburgh. It's a little community college. I go up there a lot, and I try to wake the masses up. I've been doing it so much. I've been doing it for about 2 years now. I've been trying to wake people up, and I go to different colleges and different places, and I go out there, and people are really resonating with the things that I say. And it's not just because I'm sitting here talking a bunch of random stuff. I'm waking people up to their reality on a deep level, not just religion. It's sometimes philosophy, sometimes money, politics, whatever the heck fake God is running somebody's reality. Whatever people you know are ascribing to. I'm going around. They wrote a paper on me. So go to LMC or the LMC experience, and you'll see a story on me. I come from humble beginnings, guys. I'm not on here trying to. I don't care if you watch this video, but I come from, you know, uh, somebody who I grew up black in a black family. I went to the military, had it rough, came out, had it rough. To the point where I was back and forth between living in the car and the house just because I couldn't keep my mental, together. Then I found spirituality. I found a path to God, and this is the route that I'm on. I'm going to continue to be on. Not Satan, not nobody can take me on. You know what I'm saying? So, inshallah, just you Christians, if you're out there, wake up. If you're not Christian, whoever you are, wake up. I don't care if you're Muslim. I'm Muslim too. I don't care if you're Muslim. Wake up, because the Muslim world needs a slap in the face. You stupid idiots. Letting all this stuff happen to us, and this is why everybody's down now. You too much of a punk to take control of that area of the world, man. Like y'all need to get. If all the Muslims came together, it'd be peace on earth. I'm talking about the real Muslims, the one who. I'm not talking about the Arabs. I'm not talking about any particular culture or ethnicity. I'm talking the Muslims, the believers of the world, came together. Nothing. Satan wouldn't rule nothing. But you guys want to sit here, and you Christians, those of you listening to me who are against Muslims, you don't even understand what I'm saying because you're too busy hanging on a word, the material. Still hanging on to the material, but what does the word mean? Half of you can't even tell me. Muslim, it means one who submits their will to the creator of everything. That's what a Muslim means. Just the Arabic way of saying it. I use the example because people are too dumb to realize this on their own, so I have to use an example. I say, if I came up with a language, right, and I know I'm ranting, just give me a second. If I came up with a language tomorrow, right, and I called Jesus a la la loopsy, you'd be like, Jesus wasn't no la la loopsy, all you religious people out there. And I'd be like, well, la la loopsy means someone who submitted their will to the creator. Then you would have to agree that Jesus was a la la loopsy. It doesn't matter what the language is. It doesn't matter what form I'm using it in. So you guys are too stupid and too dumb to go get educated. Instead, you rather listen to CNN, what they tell you. You rather listen to all these hate preachers out here hating on other religions as they take your money. You know. You know what I mean? If it's not a piece of real estate with a cross on it, you don't want to listen to nobody. But you wanna say you follow Jesus. Jesus didn't have none of that. He didn't have no choirs. He didn't have no preachers and no real estate, no crosses. He didn't have any symbols, and he actually told you to stay away from that stuff. But here you are, and you still think following Paul, following his teachings. You dang Christians, you still think that you have salvation. And the simple fact that you're calling it for yourself, you're calling salvation for yourself, just tells you that you're not saved. You're not God to say I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? Like you Christians need to wake up. Anyway, I'm ranting. This was a warning to the Christians. Go read the if you can't remember the verses I was using at the beginning of this video, go look it up yourself. Go read it. Go read it contextually. I know a lot of you like to say people pick and choose from the Bible and stuff. I don't do that. Go read it contextually. I know each and every part, every verse that I quote. I know the context behind it. So just do your research, but don't sit here and have biases. Do your research like you're supposed to, And wake the heck up. This world isn't what we think it is. And I'm saying this to the Christians mostly, but this is for anyone else who wants to listen to this video. You need to wake the heck up. This world is an illusion down to the atom. You are an electromagnetic being. Go look that up. What's encompassing this planet? An electromagnetic field called what? The Van Allen belt. Electromagnetic beings on this earth. What's around this earth? An electromagnetic force field. We are trapped. You better get right, guys. Wake up. Get right. Wake up. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go do your freaking research. If I sound crazy to you, then you shouldn't be watching this video in the first place. Go about your little life, live this 3D world. You're that person. You ever watch a movie and you go see? I'm talking to the people who think I'm crazy, who think I'm full of it. You ever watch a movie, guys, and you see all those people in the background just being background type people? That's you. That's who you are gonna be. And when everything goes down, with an earthquake, whatever, you're gonna be one of the first ones gone. Cause you're too stupid to take heed. You're too stupid to go do your own research. Rather let somebody do it for you. Rather let I can't even look up in the sky and see what kind of day it's gonna be. I gotta depend on the TV programming, television programming. But nah, I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. All you people on Facebook who read my posts and disagree with me, but y'all are too dumb to go do your research or actually have an intellectual conversation with me. I invite anybody who wants to talk or put me in my place, if they think they can put me in my place, just sit down and have a conversation with me, an intellectual conversation with me. And I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Anyway, I was just ranting. This message was for Christians, and like I said, anybody out there who thinks that they got it all figured out. They know the epitome of success. You know. So you guys wake up and take care of yourselves. Wake up and take care of yourselves. Wake up and take care of yourselves. My next video, I'll probably start with money and how money is evil. I don't have a dollar bill on me, but I could probably get one off the wife. But yeah. Anyway, y'all take care. Over and out. It's the guided one. TGO out.